Hi friends, it's Miss Sandy from the Monson Free Library. Hey, did you notice I'm wearing one of my favorite blue tops today? That's because we are celebrating Autism Acceptance Month now in April. Are you wearing blue today too? Are you? That's great. So we're going to read a story called We're Amazing 1, 2, 3. It's a story about friendship and autism. So what we're going to read about is we're going to see the way that Elmo and his friends Julia and I think that's Abby, we're going to see them notice all the ways that they're the same and that they're different, because that's what we see with our friends, right? In a lot of ways we're the same, and in a lot of ways we're different. So as we read, see if you can notice the ways that these friends might be the same as you and the way that they might be different. And I think it's fun to see all the different ways they play together. Are you ready? So let's get started. We're amazing 1, 2, 3. This is a picture of Elmo's friend Julia. Elmo and Julia have played together since they were really little. They like to do lots of the same things. Oh, that's a great picture of them, huh? Elmo likes blocks. He builds really tall block towers. He also likes to knock them down. Crash! Julia likes blocks too. She lines them up in a row. Cool wall, Elmo says. Do you see how she's made a nice wall? Looks like she likes patterns too. Do you see how she's making a pattern there? That's pretty neat, huh? Elmo just made a big mess. That's fun too. Elmo likes to play with his toy cars and trucks. So does Julia. She especially likes spinning the wheels around and around. Elmo and Julia both like playing games on the tablet. Elmo looks at the screen and giggles. Banana begins with the letter Z, he says. Wait, does banana really begin with the letter Z? Banana. Z. Julia laughs. No, it doesn't, she says loudly. Julia knows that's not right. Julia goes with Elmo to the playground because they both love to swing. They even made up a swinging song. Swingy swing, swingity swing, they sing together. Abby arrives at the playground. Hi, Elmo, says Abby. Who's your friend? This is Julia. Julia, this is Abby, Elmo says. But Julia doesn't look at Abby. Hi, Abby calls loudly, but Julia doesn't answer. Your friend doesn't like me, says Abby sadly. Elmo doesn't think that's true, Elmo says. It's just hard for her to talk when she's swinging. So Abby waits until Julia is done. Hi, Julia, she says again. Can I play with you and Elmo? Nice manners, huh? But Julia just looks down. Abby's confused. Elmo's daddy told Elmo that Julia has autism, Elmo says, so she does things a little differently. Sometimes Elmo talks to Julia using fewer words, and sometimes Elmo says the same thing a few times. Can I play? Abby asks Julia. Can I play? But Julia doesn't look at Abby. Oh, and sometimes Elmo waits a long time for Julia to answer, Elmo adds. So Abby and Elmo wait. Finally, Julia says, play with Abby and Elmo. Oh, sparkle-tastic, Abby says. What should we play? Julia says, spy? I spy? I love that game, Abby says. I spy with my little eye a blue feather. Ooh, can you see the blue feather? Do you like to play I Spy? That's one of my favorite games. Julia looks around. She quickly spots something and runs over to it and comes back with the feather. She laughs and flaps her hands around and around. Flapping is what Julia does when she's excited. Elmo jumps up and down, and Abby spins in a pirouette. That's what they do when they're excited. You're an expert at I Spy, Julia, Abby says. Julia starts to sing. She has a pretty voice. She sounds loud and happy. Wow, your singing is really pretty, Julia, says Abby. She joins in, but she forgets the words to the song. She asks Elmo what comes next. Elmo thinks, sorry, Elmo doesn't remember. But Julia remembers. Julia remembers the words to song after song, and the three new pals sing together for a long time. So, what should we do next? Asks Elmo. Snack, says Julia, and off to Hooper's store. But inside Hooper's store, Julia seems scared, and she claps her hands over her ears. What's the matter? Asks Abby. Julie has really good ears, Elmo explains. Sometimes she hears noises that Elmo doesn't even notice. Like the noise the blender is making, she really doesn't like it. Don't worry, guys, says Alan. That's Alan. I'll turn the blender off. Then Julia takes her hands away from her ears. Hot cocoa for me, Abby decides. Hot cocoa for Elmo, too, Elmo says. But now Julia seems worried. She shakes her head back and forth. No hot, she says. Alan thinks for a minute. Cold chocolate milk for you, Julia, he tells her. Thanks, Elmo and Abby say. 1, 2, 3 mugs. 1, 2, 3 mugs, Julia counts. Yeah, and 1, 2, 3 friends, Abby counts, pointing to each of them. 1, 2, 3 friends. The 3 friends sip their drinks, and 1, 2, 3 milk mustaches, counts Elmo, giggling. Can you see their milk mustaches? That's funny. We're all amazing. 1, 2, 3. That's the end. So did you notice the ways that Elmo and Abby and Julia were alike? Did you think of some of the things? Like they all like chocolate, but some of them like it hot chocolate, and Julia likes it cold. And they all like swinging, and they all like playing I Spy. But when Julia gets excited, she might flap, and Elmo jumps up and down. And Abby likes to spin in circles. That's a pirouette is a fancy word for spinning in circles. So those are just a couple things I noticed. Can you think of some other ones? I knew you'd be good at this. Well, I hope you enjoyed our story. All through the month of April, we will have a lot of books out and available all about autism acceptance for kids of all ages. So we hope you stop by the Monson Free Library and visit us soon. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Have a happy April. And remember, accepting your friends for who they are is one of the nicest gifts you can give them. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.